I hate the antisocial cities. Not because they're ugly, but because they make you feel less human. I didn't realize that until I came here. Let me tell you why.
Daydreaming, I stay in the backseat, the slow beat rocks me back to sleep, keeps me on
Humans aren't meant to be isolated. We're social creatures. And even the smallest interactions matter more than we think. And I didn't realize how much a city's design can affect this until I lived in 5 different cities over the last 4 years. Barcelona makes it almost impossible to live in your own bubble. The streets are narrow, the buildings are closed, and the benches are shared. Everything makes you closer to human connection in a sense. And when everything is closer, people's lives overlap. In antisocial cities, you either stay inside or, you go inside your car. You park, you go inside another building, and then you go back to your car. You're surrounded by people, but you're always alone. You're doing all of these actions alone. But here you're forced to interact. Here you're forced to be with people. I think that's a huge difference. But in a lot of modern cities, everything is built around car efficiency. Giant highways, 10-lane roads, giant car parks, sometimes with no sidewalk to walk on. You drive, you park, you go inside, you leave. No randomness, no interruptions, and no people. This is the enemy of connection. Even the smallest baby, the smallest hello, how are you, randomly in the street, it matters. Actually, a study shows that is what increases your lifespan because it makes you feel like you're in a community. The cities need to make you feel like you're in a community, not isolated.
you. Wake up when I go down, the radio reminds me I'm alive. We've been hearing it all night. Come on now, don't let this go. Don't let the light fade away. People come and people go.
So I wanted to go ahead and show you guys some real life examples of how this city is people oriented. So for example, as you can see in the weekends they block off roads only for pedestrian access. And this is done all around Barcelona in the weekends in most areas, which is amazing because it creates a space for people to, walk around and, be together without any interruptions from vehicles, which is an insane example of how a city can be people oriented and how Barcelona is doing that. This isn't random. Barcelona has been slowly redesigning parts of the city like this, removing lanes, expanding sidewalks, giving space back to the people. They're choosing people over speed. And the interesting thing is nothing dramatic happens. People just stay longer, they talk, they linger, and that's the point. The more days I spend here, the more I realize cities shape you more than you think. When interaction is easy, you interact more. When isolation is easy, you isolate. And I think that's why I hate antisocial cities.